So this week, the Nobel Prize in Economics was awarded to Esther Duflo, I hope I pronounce her name properly, her husband and another partner, for fighting poverty in India and other places in the world. Apparently she is the second woman to ever won the Nobel Prize in Economics and the youngest one, female or male, at the age of 46. Tremendous achievement, and when I read about it, it reminded me a story many years ago. I was selling ice cream in Texas, in Houston, saving money for my university and for travel in South America. And there was a interesting group of people there. Each came there to sell ice cream from his own reasons. So one guy wanted to open a business, restaurant business. The other guy already tried to open and lost money and was owing money. And each one of us has his own story. And then there was Avi. And Avi was the hardest working of us all. And selling ice cream may sound like fun, but this is a hard day of work. You collect 25 cents after 25 cents. Sometimes the kids coming with the pennies in their sweaty socks, and you're like, okay, what do you want? But it is like during the day you need to go and search for construction sites, and then in the evening going in the neighborhoods, and gradually you're getting better and better. You know what street is better, you know what house sometimes to stop and wait for the kids to come with $1. But it's not an easy job. And Avi was always so positive and always like smiling. He wasn't talking much. And he was a bit of an enigma, a mystery, because we didn't know how old he is, we didn't know why he's there. He wasn't like participating in the whole, but we all knew how hard he works, and he was the best. He knew how to talk, he knew how to be in the right place, and he was always the first one to leave the parking lot and always the last one to come at night. And gradually he became a little bit of a legendary. His dedication and his like good attitudes and positive attitude kind of like create a name for him. But I never knew why. Or what's the purpose of what he was doing, and he never shared that. I did my the period of time, and I left. And only years after, I met my friend who works with me, and we met in a restaurant. It's like, you wouldn't believe. I find out who is Avi and what he was doing. It was like, really? Like years after. Like, yes. So apparently, my friend went to India and randomly going in one of the streets in Bombay, and all of a sudden he saw someone familiar, and that was Avi. And Avi was going and feeding all the kids in the street, give each one of them food. And the guy went to talk to him, and he talked to the lockers, and apparently they called him like the angel. He was like, and they told my friend, because Avi refused to talk, told my friends that every year he came there and he was feeding the entire street until he runs out of money. And apparently that's what he was doing for many years. And that explained to me the passion, the calmness, the happy attitude he always had, because when you're doing something that is bigger than you, it energizes, it gives you energy, it gives you powers and probably some happiness. So Avi will never, I'm assuming, win the Nobel Prize, but if I was the one who need to award that, he will get that next year. Adios. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Ooh.